Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I'm going to share with you my famous MoBang egg roll that I always make when I'm at the meetup. Everybody keep asking me to make a video about it. So here it is, alright. Okay, these are the ingredients that I'm going to use today. So first of all, we're going to have green onion, some carrot. I chose to use the shredded one so make it easier to chop up. That's the carrot on Malagna. That's the name that they use. So we are gonna have some onion, and then some garlic, and some fish sauce. So if you're allergic to fish sauce, you can use soy sauce instead. And then we have some pepper, salt. These are mushroom, and this is it's called what is it called? Bean thread. So it doesn't have to be this brand, any brand. A lot of these two ingredients, you can only find them in Asian market. This is black fungus, which is just an onion. Mushroom, different type of mushroom. So I'm sorry, this is a voiceover because somehow my microphone didn't work. So I kind of have to do a voiceover on this. All right. So pretty much we're gonna chop up these things and put them together, and I will show you how. All right. So once again, this is a voiceover. I use this food processors. I like this. This is a Vastel brand that I bought from Amazon. So you can see the motor is on the top, and then take up the lid, then the blade. And what I like about this is easy cleaning, and the container is glass. Unlike, a lot of food processors is made of plastic for a container. So you can see this blade is easy to take out and clean, and easy to clean the blade. The lid go on the top, and this, and remember those two ingredients, the mushroom and the bean. I forgot the name, but I have to soak this beforehand in order before these I will cut by hand. I'm not gonna use the food processor to chop up because these are pretty easy to chop up and quick. All right. So okay. So now normally I don't measure anything. I cannot eyeball everything. So I use this container. Half of this container is gonna be meat, and the other half is gonna be all the other mixture of vegetable and stuff over there. That's how I usually make my egg roll inside the filler. So that's why it's always consistent. So no matter what type of stuff you put in there, it'll be consistent. Oh, also, those are 5-pound meat. So because this is small, so I'm probably gonna do 2 batches. All right, so I cut up, not too small, except for this is already cut, so I'm not too worried. So there is a sequence of chop these up with the machine, because this is very sticky, so you want to do this last. And I actually only used half of that, so look at all the, so what I'm gonna probably end up is 2 different batch. This one will probably have mushroom, which I chop it up already by hand. That's chopped by hand. The onion is by hand, and these I will chop up with using the machine. As you can see, this is 2 pack. I have 3 pack total, so I'm gonna put about 1.5 in here, so that should fill up on half of that side. You can see I don't measure. I kind of like guesstimate with my eyeball, So I add it in, and then we're gonna add in about 1 teaspoon of 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. If you are allergic to fish product, you don't want that. A little bit of salt. I will show you when I sprinkle it in. Sprinkle a little bit of that on there. Sprinkle a little bit of those pepper. All right, let's grind this up. I'm not gonna show you. I'm gonna just show you the final part after you chop them up. All right, and then I'm pretty much gonna add everything else in here along with the meat. So what I did is I combined both portions into one, so I can grind them. So however you like to grind them, I like them to a little bit coarse, not too fine. This will be last. I combine both portions into one, and over here I put the onion and the garlic together, and then just grind it up. Not too fine, just enough into little chunks. All right. All right. So I kind of pulsing it, like tap tap tap, so the onion will become liquid. So this is how it looked like, and you can see there's a little bit of carrot in there. I don't care. Everything's gonna be mixed together anyway. All right. So next up is gonna be the carrot. All right. The last item is gonna be the carrot. This one I will grind it until it become almost like liquid. All right. I will show you what it look like when it's done grinding, chopping. All right. So this one I have to keep kind of like once it's sticky, so kind of have to push it inward and do this almost 5 times. So this is good enough. All right, it's time to mix everything together. All right, let's go check it out. So like I said previously, this is not an exact science of measuring ingredient that I do. I kind of do it by eye. Right now, this is pretty much half of the tray, right? So we are gonna put the meat in, sprinkle some green onion in, sprinkle some of that in, then mix it up. And then we will add pepper, salt, and that one I will try to measure to see how it tastes, and then I will give you the exact how it tastes to me with the amount that I'm gonna put in. All right. All right. Right now this one's almost 2 pounds, and I'm gonna use half of this, so that will make it 3 pounds. Because remember, I'm gonna make 2 batches, so 3 pounds. We'll cover half of this, and then we're gonna mix it up. All right. I will bring you back when I'm ready to do, after I mix it and ready to sprinkle the ingredient in, the pepper, the salt, and the fish sauce, green onion, and so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more ingredients after these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So about 9 ingredients total. Of course, there's a 10th one, which if you're allergic to egg, you don't want to add it in, but egg or the last one I will add in. All right. Once again, I did not have audio on this, so I'm gonna have to do some voiceover. So you cannot knit this just like you knitting bread. So right now I'm sprinkling in some green leaf onion in there. Then I'm gonna sprinkle some mushroom in after this. Yeah, you can, whatever you want, how much you want to put it, just up to you. Yeah, I'm pretty much using my eyes too. Like I said, I don't measure stuff. A pinch of this, a pinch of that. I think next up is ground pepper. Yeah, I just put them just enough, not too much. You know, all you want just flavor, not too spicy that, you know, it's overkill out of taste. All right, so you can see just enough to cover, sprinkle a little bit. Now I'm measuring, I think I'm measuring the fish sauce. I don't know what I'm doing, but let me see. I think. Okay, so I was taking the spoon out. Wow, great. I just covered up. So one teaspoon of salt. Same spoon I'm using, I'm gonna measure the fish sauce. So 1 teaspoon of fish sauce. So I was gonna use I have one of the fish sauce bowl already, but I'm gonna show you the fresh one here. I will use the other one for the next batch. So like I said, if you can use soy sauce if you want, if you're allergic to fish, and just keep on knitting. I think at this point, I'm not sure when, but I'm gonna end up adding 2 eggs. Once it seems like it's evenly mixed a little bit. Yeah, I forgot. I have one of these USB microphone. Somehow the microphone itself turned itself off. I think this is where I stop and go get 2 eggs. Like I said, I'm kind of guesstimate how much egg I need. So what the egg does is it binds, the ingredient inside together after it's cooked, right? That's why when you eat my egg roll, you can hold it upside down and nothing will ever fall out. Yeah, I didn't. If you want, you can scramble it, but I don't. I just mix everything, and eventually this will be evenly mixed. And at the end, you will see when it is mixed completely. You will see how when I put it in the bag. So what I'm doing right here is I'm mixing, and I'm going to put it in a Ziploc bag and freeze it flat. Because I have a fridge, very small fridge, so kind of have to pack it efficiently. So the best way to do this. So if you make a batch and you don't eat it all at once, you can always put a Ziploc in portion and then freeze it. And when you're ready to make your egg roll, take a bag out, thaw it out, and then it's ready to go. Yeah, you keep knitting until you will see once it's evenly mixed, it's very smooth, like paste. See, yeah, you can see right here, start getting that way. Yeah, keep knitting. Take the outside, push it in, keep pushing it down. It will spread out, and then keep doing the same thing, and eventually everything will mix together evenly. Yeah, I learned that I start wearing gloves because before, after I do the mixing with my hand, it becomes really sticky and hard to clean my hand. So right now, instead of put it in a spring roll wrap like this one here, I'm just gonna put a little portion. I will show you when it's ready to come out and do the taste test. So normally I would put about 10 to 11 egg roll in there, and then set at 370 and then 11 minutes. Depend on the type of fryer you have, you kind of have to test it out. And what you do is in between like 5 or 6 minutes, you have to kind of open it up, turn it over, so that way it's evenly brown. If you don't want to turn it, that's fine, because you're just gonna get one side is brown and the other side is all white. So yeah, halfway through the 11 minutes, just flip them over, and it should be perfectly cooked for this particular air fryer. So you kind of have to watch what type of air fryer you have. All right. All right. So I'm gonna test it out, see how it tastes. All right. Well, my little chopstick here, 1001 uses. Especially, oh, this is made with pork, so you want to make sure the inside is cooked. So I already tested out with this air fryer, so I know 11 minutes will be perfect. See how there should be no rest or white. Perfect. So with 3 pounds, one tablespoon of salt, one tablespoon of fish sauce, and look at that, yum yum yum. So this is what they look like. Air fry at 375 degree, 11 minutes. So very juicy, crunchy, not too brown, not greasy at all. All right, pretty easy recipe. All right, thanks for watching. I will put a couple picture of how I will pack all these pre-made filler and then freeze them. So that way I can take to Johnny Journey meetup this coming tomorrow, Friday. All right, catch you on the next video. Bye for now.